This is the ultimate robot vacuum. It can clean up cold cereal.
Oh, there it goes.
Navigate an obstacle course, extend its little robot arms to get into hard to reach places, and self-cleans
Start cleaning mop pads.
and dries the mop brushes. And it can do all that so you can do this.
This is what my wife does now that she doesn't have to sweep and mop the house.
Okay, so let's dive into this thing. The first thing you want to do is map your house, and this is actually a pretty cool process. I was just following it around as it was going around the house. I also had my phone in my hand so I could see it map out my whole house. It would enter a new room and this whole area would just appear on the map. I just thought it was pretty cool. Now the map of your house is gonna get better over time. Each time the robot goes out to do its thing, it's gonna refine the map. Once it's all mapped out, Dreame then separates each room. It made my living room area too big. So in the app, you can cut those rooms off and then rename them. You can also combine rooms, and then you can go into each room and decide whether you want to vacuum, mop, or do both. You can set the water amount when mopping. You can change the pattern to a quick mop or more intense and deeper cleaning. And then you can choose how much suction you want. You got anywhere from quiet to turbo. And then you can choose how many times you want it to run. Well, now that you have all your rooms labeled, you can then choose the rooms that you want to clean, or you can arrange the rooms in order. And then when you hit the power button or the play button in the app, it will start a room number 1 and just work its way down the list. Now this is a pretty cool feature because if you just wanted to clean a certain area, you can just draw this little box, you can modify the box and move it to the area where the mess is at. And then the robot will just go straight there, clean that little box area and then head back home. Now if you don't like the flat map area, you can hit the 3D version. And then in that view, you can also select the rooms and do the same things that you can do in the flat view. Okay, so my favorite feature about this vacuum is the spot cleaning ability. If your kids make a mess, you can grab the vacuum, set it by the mess, hit the square button. The vacuum then marks out a 5 by 5 foot area and then just cleans everything in that area, which is pretty dang cool.
Oh, there it goes.
I ran it one more time because it was a pretty big mess.
One more time, spot clean.
Start spot cleaning.
After the second time, it looked pretty clean, so I sent it home.
Cleaning completed.
Thank you.
Returning to the dock to charge.
As it backs in, the mop pads start spinning to clean the docking station. Water then shoots up to clean the pads as they start to spin. You can't see it when the vacuum's in, but you can hear it.
It's cleaning, babies, it's cleaning.
Wonderful news!
Now the water that the mop uses comes from the docking station.
That's the clean water tank, and this is the dirty water. And it will tell you when to fill this one up and empty this.
And then further down is the collector bag. And Dreame says that you can send your vacuum out 100 times before you have to empty that bag. Next to the bag is the solution container. If you do pick this up, Dreame actually gives you a bottle, but it doesn't fill that container up all the way, and so I bought another one from Amazon. The good news though is that it doesn't take a lot of solution when mopping. Okay, so when the vacuum goes back to the docking station from doing a job, it charges, it washes and dries the mop heads, it auto-empties the dirty water, restocks itself with the clean water and the solution. That's a lot of stuff going on. Next model's gonna have legs that come out and start cleaning windows or something, I don't know. Another very cool thing about this is that before it takes off from the docking station, it heats up the water to 167 degrees. So when that thing's mopping your floor, it's doing it with clean water, with hot water, and with sanitizer, which is why my wife can just stay in bed now. It's 3 o'clock, babes. What are you doing in bed?
I get to have a minute.
Okay, have a couple. We actually share cleaning responsibilities, so don't think I'm like chauvinistic or anything like that. Okay, so this thing just gets better and better. And what I mean by that is that it has this cool little arm that just jolts out to clean those hard to reach places around your house. It does the same thing with the mop brushes.
That one's sticking out. Back in.
It also raises the mop brushes when it goes from tile to carpet. And that way it's not dragging a mop brush across your carpet.
Oh, there they go. They just dropped, and now they're mopping again.
Now, if you only have a room with carpet, the vacuum removes the mop brushes.
Mop pads removed.
Oh, no way. What? That's sweet.
If you selected 2 rooms, one with carpet, one with tile, it will leave the mop brushes when it does your bedroom. When it's done with the bedroom, it will come back to the docking station, attach the mop heads,
Mop pads installed.
and then head to the bathroom.
Go, Baymax, go.
Pretty dang ingenious, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, there they go. Now they dropped. Ooh, that's a lot more water.
It's time to talk about obstacle avoidance because this is by far the best I've seen for a robot vacuum.
This is the obstacle course through the maze of chairs. Dead end there at the flowers. Gotta avoid the shoes. Just gotta go through here. Void the box, and then go through the chairs. Say it can go over about 1.5 inches. Let's get the first hurdle. Oh, it found its way. That's a narrow. Oh, nice! It actually hit the chair. Wow.
I did have to move one of the chairs, and when I did, it found its way out.
Oh, it found a way out.
Okay, so there's 2 ways to start this. The first is just hitting the power button, or like I mentioned before, in the app, you can select the different rooms. Now let's say if I selected all of my rooms, the robot will head out, start with room 1, and at any given time, if it runs out of battery, if it needs to empty the tank or get more water, it'll automatically come back to the docking station, recharge, fill up, and then head back out.
It's going back home. My wife hard at work. The only thing I don't like about this is that it does collect a little bit of dirt underneath there. We've been running this for a couple weeks. It's not too bad. Oh, why is it coming out again? Apparently it was not done cleaning the kitchen. It is restocked and it's gonna head back over there again.
In the app, I set it to clean my office and then the kitchen. For the office, I chose light water, the lightest amount of water for mopping, and the quietest suction.
Let's see if it's gonna figure that out. Oh, nice. Now the reason why it's showing a bunch of dead space right up there is because of the chairs. So the camera or the sensors can sense that there's floor there, but it can't reach it because the chairs are there. Okay, just got done with the office. It ramped up in power. It's gonna head to the kitchen. Go, little Baymax, go. I follow you. And as it's traveling from room to room, it does lift up the mop pads. Okay, entering the kitchen area. And there it goes. So this is as loud as it gets, which that's not very loud. I was looking on their website and this is one of the quietest, if not the quietest robot vacuums out there. Now it is gonna go under my stove and I don't want it to. I forgot to do this earlier. So I'm gonna set a no-go zone for underneath that stove.
Before I finish up the review, I did have a very important question for my wife.
Babes, how long is your hair?
How long's my hair?
Yeah.
Shoulder length?
How long? How many inches?
I have no idea.
If it's under 11.81 inches, it will not get caught in that vacuum.
There are 3 girls living here, all with hair longer than 12 inches, and I've been running this for over 3 weeks and got no hair. All right, I think that's it. So if you want to check this out, I've got the link below. I appreciate you guys hopping on here and checking out my content, and have a good day.